What up, fish people? Kenny E and Mr. Skipper here for another Friday Night Lights and Shenanigans. Our cohort in crime, Mr. Ed, was not feeling well. He said he wanted to be here, and I told him again, hey, man, there'll be many more streams, so hopefully he continues to rest and doesn't come up. So, what are you talking about?
It's
She gonna haze me on my stream? She can't help herself. She even messes with me on my Friday nights. You hear her? Good Lord.
it's her entertainment. Why ain't she
Yeah.
Pokemon hunting right now?
You're getting hazed, Danielle. What are you doing here? They're saying, how come you're not out Pokemon hunting? She says she's going to bed.
Well, good night, Danny.
Good night. Sorry for the little sidetrack there, guys. Danny's always good for sidetracking us. Sandy Doughty, what's going on? TJ, welcome. Legacy Aquascaping, welcome. Carol Works, welcome. PNW Aqua, Mr. Ryan, what is up, brother?
Yes, it is 7:30 your time.
What did we set it for 7 again tonight? I don't think we did this time. I'm almost positive I set it for 7:30.
No, you it was 7:30.
Good, okay. Yeah, Friday nights were a little on the half hour. It just kind of blows me up. There's Miss Patty and Lady Rorschach. Then we got Crown Tail, Half Moon, Lisa Sparkman. There's Jason with Depths Unknown, Maria Z, Sky Dancer. Say hello. See anybody I missed? Nacho Mama, welcome. Sky Dancer, I said hello. James H, welcome. Well, me and Danny are coming down with some stuff, I think. I think Shanna made us sick.
Yeah, she got you sick.
Nah, she was only here for a minute.
Scotty, Ed's not feeling good right now. He has a migraine, so he needs to rest a little bit.
Jimmy P, what is up, brother?
Travis Myers.
Jimmy P's playing the guy in first place in our league this week. I'm wishing the best so I can have a shot. If I can take mine, move up on him one more spot. And Jimmy had the lead the last time I checked.
My fantasy sucks.
Well, my Daniken team is no chance, but the other team, Devil Dogs team, we that's the playoff league too, and I'm solid in the third spot right now. So I can afford to lose one and still be in that top 4. That's what you have to be at to go for the championship. So then there'll be a consolation, like I think it goes 8th, 7th, 5th, and 6th, So
well,
that will start next week, I believe.
I could tell you I'm 12th in one league and 13th in the other.
I might be scraping the gutter in the Daniken League. So it is what it is, man. But I had fun. It's always fun every year. 14, I'll tell you all, if you've never challenged yourself and did a 14-team league in fantasy football, I'm telling you, it's challenging. It's like the real NFL. When you lose your quarterback in the 8th, 9th week, you go to the free agency, there's nothing there. Cupboard be empty.
It is terrible.
And nobody will trade with you. You're screwed, man. B Wizza, what's going on? Miss Shanna with 503. Good to see you. There's Good Day, Craig. So, Craig, are you going this evening? He's been going after us of late. Have you ever went over there and checked out his tanks, man? That dude has got some killer tanks.
Yeah, he has a lot of. That looks like the room that he has is like a garage space, maybe.
And I don't know what it is, man. It's because I've seen I don't think so. I think it's like what we'd call a sunroom here that he converted into a fish room. He built it in, and it was probably like a porch or a sunroom or something. And because you go down under that, and it's like a garage then again. But
Okay. Well, I would. There was one night I couldn't sleep, and he had a thing going. When I popped in, I was like, "Oh man, this is a pretty sweet setup." Something I wish I had was space.
Scotty, in the Fish Fam Football League, okay, now it depends on which league you're in. If you're in the league with Danikin, that one, whatever place they're in, they don't do playoffs. So you keep playing until the end of the year, and whoever's got the best record wins the league. On the other side, where Devil Dogs are in, and I don't know if that's the East West, I can't remember which one's which, but
Yeah.
on the other side, we have playoffs. So the top 4 teams, when the playoffs starts, the number 1 will meet the number 4, number 2 will meet the number 3, and it's just like regular playing. So then then they do 5th to 8th place as well. And then the rest of the teams that didn't make that top 8 are, I think they go off highest points, and then you guys have your placements from there. But so then once we do that, then, that's this week. The following, or excuse me, not this week, but next week will be the start of the playoffs. Then you have semis, and you have the conference, and then the big deal. So
Oh, the Scotty's in the one with the Danikin one, so that one doesn't have playoffs.
yeah, it's whatever place you're in, that's what you're going to end up in. And then I think Ed and all of us decided that last week that the playoff teams are playing, that whoever ends up in first place from the playoff league, then whoever scored the most points or most wins the whole thing. So whoever's got the most points.
Yeah, the Devil Dogs you have is on the east side.
East side, okay.
Yeah, that's what it is.
What up, Vibes? Good to see you, brother.
Yeah, so the west side one is the one that has Danikins. I'm actually above you on that because I had a tie. But that's the one that's not doing the playoffs.
There's the Fish Fam Christmas coming in. What's going on? Y'all know from the 18th till after the new year, there will be channels giving away stuff all through the Christmas spirit. Myself with Danikins, I'm going to be, I got, now I'm drawing a blank. Oh, there is Ed. I got, whoop. Buddy, I told you to take the night off, man.
I was so surprised it was so late. I thought I had tons of time. I fed like all the fish and I was hanging out with them. And then I sat down. I'm thinking, okay, let's see if they'll be there in time because I figured I had 12 minutes. And oh my gosh.
Oh, we figured he was laying down.
Well, I took a nap from 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock. But then I had to feed the fish.
You feeling better?
I got a headache. That's it. I had a really cool dream, though. Kenny was in it.
Oh, God, that must have been a scary dream then.
Kind of. I was at Kenny's house, and there was a hurricane going on. And he had 10 people there, and then his dad showed up, and it was Lou Grant from the Mary Tyler Moore Show.
Oh, my God.
And he needed a place to stay during the storm. And then Kenny started freaking out because he said that makes 11 people and the fire marshal will be upset. So I said, I'll leave. I'll just leave. And I said, but can you keep my 2 cats? And he said, well, we'll let Nico stay, but you got to take Baby Cat. So Baby Cat and I got into my truck and we drove to Penguin Park, which was a park in Kansas City. And I said, well, that thing's been up there for years. So I slept in the slide.
Good Lord, Ed.
You got some crazy dreams, bud.
It was weird. I don't know what I did with Baby Cat. Hopefully I left her in the car or something.
He just makes you laugh, man. Too much. It's too much.
But I thought it was pretty cool that your dad was Lou Grant.
So is your headache gone now, Ed?
I'm not going to shake my head to find out. The first thing I did was I popped 3 Tylenol when I got up.
Mm.
But I've slept probably 80% of the day away.
We gonna lie to you. I
Migraines
thought-
aren't any fun. The worst part is the first half hour because all you see is blue and white flashing lights. The headache isn't there, but you're like blind almost, and then that goes away, and then the pain hits you.
Mm.
Oh well.
Yeah, that's no fun.
Nope.
We got Foxy in here, Stephen P, Paul Sotero, Kimberly Holtz, Daniel Velez.
What's going on, all? What are y'all up to?
Yeah, my fantasy sucks this year.
Well, you know what? Let's go. Oh, I don't know if I can look at it anymore with this new phone or computer. I haven't been on there yet.
You'll have to sign in and everything, and then you'll be able to look.
Oh, good Lord. Okay, first let me do the pop-up chat, and then I'll go to the... No, let's skip the pop.
And he kicked himself out. We got Adele collaboration of Curiosity 2.0.
Oh, man, these guys. Foxy's Fishes is in the house. Miss Roxanne, good to see you, girl.
Oh, there's Mark.
Good day,
Stiles.
Mark and Lonnie. Looney Tunes. Liquid Rock. Excuse me, guys. Man, it's going to be a rough one tonight. Yeah, he got himself good, man. I think he might have. I wonder if it was Nico knocked his power.
Probably hit a button. Big J.
Big J's in the house. What's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. There's Grant.
I miss his Monday morning water changes.
There he is. I bet you Nico did it.
Actually, I was trying to figure out how to get on Yahoo, and I realized nobody was talking back to me.
Hey, Ed, did you see I got the skull looking creepy above me.
Oh,
tonight.
wow. It's right above your head. That's cool.
I
Is
think
it
I'm going to
bringing
go
your
and find it
luck?
I'm going to find it some little Viking horn. I'm going to put like a little Viking helmet on it, I think.
Oh, and you should put like a little glass thing in there and put sage in it and burn it. And have sage smoke coming out of the eyes for games.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, we should
Hey.
probably wish somebody a happy birthday today.
Absolutely. Should we sing it to her?
Okay.
She probably ain't watching, but we can say
So
that.
we'll sing it. We'll sing it. And if everybody in the chat doesn't know, he's referring to Miss Stephanie with Aquaria Life. It is Miss Stephanie's birthday tonight. So a 1, a 2, a 3. Should we twerk while singing it, or should we just sing it?
How about we just do a Three Stooges? Happy
Happy
birthday! Well, next time we'll do it better.
Yeah. Hold on. Let's try it one more time. We got to give her a better effort this time.
Happy birthday!
Better. That was much better.
I was running out of steam.
Yeah. Oh no! I
Did
can't
you
believe
drop
it twice. I did a belly bounce. I belly bounced you, Ed. I'm sorry, baby. I did a belly bounce. That's one thing I will say, man. It's been bad, man. Is I got this new job, and it ain't real active, dude. I'm sitting down all day, so I'm not getting. Wow. Sorry, Ed. I must apologize. I belly bounced him apart.
He did that. He did that to me earlier. Sorry.
Oh. Oh, Bucky Beaver Ball.
Hey, I've got a quick question because I don't know what's going on in the news. And I know we don't talk about news, but since it's about the Kardashians, what the heck is going on?
I don't know.
Apparently, the Kardashians bought a purse store somewhere, and there's all the employees quit and they're picketing it.
Are
Is
you
all
serious?
I know. And I keep trying to look it up, and I keep getting sidetracked, and I forget to look up what's going on. Does anybody out there know what's going on with the Kardashians' purse store?
I'll be honest. It's usually watching other people's streams for me, or if I am clicking over to TV and I'm trying to do the unwind, I'm watching some Forensic Files, top 48. I mean, I'm watching TV investigation, or I'm sleeping, or if it's Saturday or Sunday, I'm watching football. But
Yeah.
new stuff,
Well, I keep getting I get stupid updates on my telephone, and it'll say something about the employees quitting or something like that.
wow.
And then on the news, I
Well, I
caught
understand why.
I caught like 5 minutes, well, not 5 minutes, 5 seconds of this girl saying, I was the manager, and when I found out, I quit, and I've got starving children, and I quit. And that was all it was. Back to you. And I was like, man, where is this Kardashian
Back
store?
to
It's
you.
probably in Beverly Hills or something.
And she shouldn't have quit. Then she wouldn't have starving children. Just saying.
Ooh.
Yeah. But I wonder if the Kardashians were like doing something like making her have sex with their clients or something. You know, you got to get something more for those $1,200 purses. We want you to go the extra mile.
Oh my God.
Don't worry, you get 20%.
Okay, I would say it's safe to say this is a non-monetizable stream at this point.
Well, no, that's just a scenario. That's not fact.
And this, my guys and ladies, this is why I love Chattanooga. I mean, this
Oh
is...
my gosh.
Now, Ed, I do see you got your beard in football shape tonight.
Thank you. The new camera shows off the Reds better. But I don't see any. Apparently, nobody knows about. Oh, wait, you got to stop buying discount purses. Maybe they're selling ripped off purses. I don't think I'd quit over that. It's not like the manager knew. The purses cost a lot of money. I watch The Price is Right. I don't want to have when they say which one of these three groups costs the most, and it's like a TV, an armoire, and 4 purses. Sometimes those purses will cost $3,000. They're never under $2,000. It's crazy.
Who knew?
I normally go with the TV as a cheap
I didn't
one.
even know this luxury purses were a thing,
Oh,
Cool.
get Daniela in there.
You ask her how much a coach purse costs, she'd be like, I ain't getting
Danielle?
one of these.
Come here, because these guys are throwing stuff at me.
Oh, it's
Maybe
our
these are
fault.
things she doesn't want us to let you know.
She
That's
has.
possible.
I think I've given her a coach purse before.
Oh, it's the Louis Vuitton ones that are ridiculous.
And Gucci's and
Like, man,
Gucci's the only one I really know.
we don't go stupid on wallets because I mean, it's something you're gonna sit on 90% of its life. It's just gonna drown in ass sweat,
Well,
And
and
sweat
they
and
tear
ass
up so
smell.
fast.
Right.
They
Yeah,
have
but
a new plastic one.
We could
I was
keep
looking at.
a wallet for 10 years and then replace it. I'm just saying.
10 to 15 years a wallet.
I don't have a tote full of freaking wallets. Oh, I'm gonna wear this with that outfit. No.
I think I get about 5 years maybe, and I last time I did it, I bought 3 exactly the same, and I'm on my last one.
Oh,
They were Star Wars ones that look really cool. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I still got another 2 or 3 years. But it's bad when you put those quarters and stuff in there because it pops holes in the bottom of your wallet.
you're not supposed to put change in your wallet. Put that in your front
Yeah,
pocket.
but you gotta. Oh,
So that way, when
I gotta.
there's a reason for
Okay.
that, Ed. There's a reason for that. So you don't put the change in your wallet. Okay, you put it in your front pocket. So when you're on your recliner, right, and you're laying back, it falls out, it goes underneath, and it's like a surprise when you flip your recliner over to clean underneath it, and you're like, "Oh man, I could go get a hamburger."
Well,
Same.
I guess hamburgers are good, but I can't. I don't keep my wallet in my back pocket anymore. I keep it in the front pocket because I don't have any feeling in my butt. And if somebody would try to pickpocket me, I'd be so easy. Seriously, I keep it now in the front pocket.
Well, I mean, I do that when I go to sketchy places. It's in the front pocket.
Yeah, probably. I just driving to Taco Bell, I can still put it in the back, but I still keep it in the front. Well,
Ed
I'm a-
started quite some controversy in the chat with some of us. Are you seeing this? Oh my
Scotty the fish freak's looking for a good time. That's all.
Oh my God. How you doing, Shelby? Good to see you. Grant, good to see you. Oh my God. If you are talking about Baruch, which is the company support on our businesses, it's not good what they did.
What does that mean?
So it
Can you
sounds like when you hang
Freaking-
up, if you got Shelby's contact, call her. She sounds like she knows the whole story for you. Then Cora Work says designer Italian leather purses are a good investment, similar to high art. They appreciate more than real estate and stocks. Well, shoot, maybe I need to start stocking up on my girls' purse collection. Laugh on I meant that I didn't realize that expensive purses came with sex. I've been buying cheap purses my whole life. I got to upgrade. Oh, Ed.
Well, that was just a possibility what was going on. I don't know what's going on. But the Kardashians made a lot of money somehow.
Speaking of purses, we went to New York City. This was a few years ago, and we're walking down the street to go to it was a bus trip. And we see these 2 different groups of people getting ready to fight. I stopped. I'm like, this is the best entertainment in the whole city. Watching these people that sell stuff on the side, they're ripped off stuff. They come to find out they were getting ready to fight over turf. And everybody's yelling at me, what if they have a gun? Well, I'll duck behind his car. I want to see this go down.
Well, like as in area turf?
Yeah. Like if they were working one block and somebody tried to come in on their block, they get all butt hurt and want to fight each other. It's funny. Listen, I laughed my butt off the whole time.
Should have videotaped. It'd be some great shorts.
It actually would have been. At the time, I wasn't on YouTube then.
Patty sent a wonderful short or posted it somewhere where everybody was beating each other up in a one of those New York pizza places.
Oh yeah. I didn't watch it yet.
Oh, I'm sorry, I ruined it. It's wonderful. I think that the pizza guys from across the street came over and got into a fight with the other pizza guys because one guys were all in black t-shirts and the other guys were all in the white t-shirts. But they had like pizzeria or something on their shirts, or unless it was the night crew and the evening crew. I don't know, but it was amazing.
So they were fighting over because somebody was taking business from the other one, kind of like Krusty Krabs and Plankton.
Grant says he got. Grant says he's got 1 year out of his last wallet.
Huh. Sounds like he's been sitting on his butt too much. You need to get to work.
Probably just the opposite. It's probably because he goes to so many places selling stuff and he's pulling it out and putting it back and pulling it out. He probably wears them out 500 times quicker with selling all them shrimps.
And Shelby says, not something you should be talking about on stream. I know, Shelby.
Well, the Kardashians also have to make extra money for all those surgeries they have.
Love that comment on Master. That's awesome. I agree with that.
As a woman who is not a slave to materialism, I have something to say. Any woman who tells a hard-working significant other she needs a designer bag more than your devoted love, kick that beat to the curb.
That's right.
You know what? The dress that she was wearing that was so freaking awesome with the creature from the Black Lagoon, that's the same store I bought all 3 of my Star Wars wallets at.
What are you talking
So
about?
Oinky and I shop at the same place.
You talking about the Clash?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
She was wearing the thing, wasn't she? Or Swamp Thing?
The creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah.
Coolest dress in the world.
Yeah, but that Pleco hat was awesome too. The plushie hat. She's very creative. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Grant says that when your wallet gets wet, then it starts to fall apart. Well, that's
Well-
one thing. It is always wet, your wallet, if you're in the fish business.
Well, why is he always falling into tanks?
Well, hold on now. You just got done saying that he might have mouthed off to Shelby the wrong way, and she throws him in the tank once a week or something.
That's true. You got a good point there.
Yep. Maybe she
Maybe
she
he
had
has digestive problems.
Oh my God, Ed, did you go there?
Yeah, he did.
Oh my God, I should let.
he
I
said
almost
he
should
got,
give Grant a chance to retaliate that one.
well, he
There-
said he
There might be a reason why Grant likes his burritos wet.
well, yeah, right. He's
He
coming
taught
up
me how
with,
to eat burritos really good.
oh my.
We did.
He's saying that his wallet got wet sitting in the golf cart.
Oh, I forgot he's a golfer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't have the patience for that, man.
Or the money.
Oh yeah, you gotta. If you're a golfer, you best be prepared to dump $250 a week at least.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
And balls.
No, I'm
No.
talking
Balls
$250 a
you
week
lose.
for. I mean, green. I don't know what it is where y'all are at. I mean, here average green time is probably $30 to $50 to get on a course.
Yeah, but if you go every day, yeah, you're right. But
Well,
we got to say hello to Big Tank Hank.
What a
Tank
big
Hank.
tank!
Then you
There's
got
Chew.
In St. Louis, there's a place you can golf for free. It's in the same place where the free zoo is. You just have to sign up like a month in advance. Forest Park has a free golf course, and it's real nice.
No
That's
kidding.
interesting.
I wonder how you could afford to do it for free. I mean, you got to collect something for green space or something.
They rent the golf cars if you want to rent golf cars. Otherwise, it's free.
Ah.
I don't know. But the whole city, or the city's been paying for that park to be super awesome for over a century, since they had the World's Fair like in 09 or something like that, or in 1909. So maybe it's even been longer. I don't know, but it's pretty cool. The art museum's free. The science center is free. It's a really cool community park in St. Louis. And they have a great zoo. Oh, thank you, Jimmy. Jimmy said it's 1904. Jimmy's been there, I bet you $100. Jimmy used to be my neighbor back when I lived in St. Louis. Well, we lived on the Illinois side. Yep.
And TJ, I know we've been gabbing here. I wanted to thank you for your $9.99 super sticker. Appreciate you, brother.
Nice.
I think I missed another one too.
I only seen one. I was going to say something about it, but we got sidetracked about Kardashians.
Don't get me going again, Skip. I just love that man. Oh Lord. So when are you and Steve-O planning this big trip to Florida?
I don't know yet. February or January. My truck though is fixed.
What was it?
It was the metal things that clamp down to your battery. One was all corroded up, so Josh said to clean all the ends of all the wires and stuff, and we just decided to buy brand new ones, and the new ones worked.
Yeah. So it's just your battery cables.
Yeah. And that's why the starter would go tick, 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 tick. And that's why I thought it was the cello and not starting the charger.
Wasn't getting enough juice.
Mm. It's a good thing you got that fixed, though.
Yeah, I know. Now I can go get some Christmas presents. Oh, headache. Now I can get some Christmas presents.
But is your headache coming back?
Well, when I turn to look at my water, I just need to keep my head straight. I need to get Christmas presents and see the Black Panther movie that I think I'm going to really hate.
You think?
Well, my favorite superhero, they made a bad guy for the movie. And if he's a bad guy through the whole movie, I hope it's going to be like King Kong versus Godzilla or Batman versus Superman. It turns out the two good guys are forced to fight, and it turns out that they're actually both good guys.
That would be
if
good.
They leave my guy a bad guy at the end, I'm not going to throw my garbage away at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
What's going on, Glass Box? What's going on, Scotty?
Throw my garbage away.
That gets. I mean, you take that superheroes movie serious, man. I mean, you should be an actual paid critic for them.
You know, there used to be this website called Rotten Tomatoes, and you could leave movie reviews. And I loved it for about 10 years. Well, maybe not 10 years, 8 years. I left reviews of every movie I watched. And it used to be a lot of movies. And everybody went to go see that Star Wars movie, the second one. And they hated it so much, Disney paid Rotten Tomatoes not to allow people to put their opinions anymore. So now I'm not allowed to make my opinion of movies because of the Star Wars movies that were destroyed. And I really love it. I've always wanted to be a movie critic.
Is that sweet tea you're drinking?
No, it's cherry Pepsi.
Oh.
That'd be some really thick sweet tea.
I thought it was Guinness.
Yeah, I was about to say it almost looks like Guinness with ice cubes on top.
I don't understand why people like that motor oil beer, man.
Nah, not at all. Well, I mean, if you actually get it from Ireland, it's way better.
Wild cherry Pepsi. It's good for you. Because that's fruit.
It's fruit.
Corn syrup fruit, man. It ain't real fruit.
It counts as one of my fruit intakes.
It's still fruit, so it balances out the bad. So it's good for you.
And calcium helps with headaches.
Well, mine says orange on it, so it's got to be good for me.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm drinking Sunkissed.
See, you're good.
Have you been ever north of the border?
Canada?
Yeah.
As a kid, we'd go up to Bull of the Woods wilderness area up there fishing.
Last time I went to Vancouver, I got Sunkissed, and it tasted like gasoline.
What?
And they were saying, yeah, we don't have all them preservatives that you guys put in it. And it's like, what are you preserving it with? Gas? It was terrible.
And I'd have been like, listen, that means you are saying that it's Sunkissed. It's not really Sunkissed because it didn't get shipped to you. That's what I told him.
Well, Canadians are pretty smart. It's like Hershey's tried to start selling Hershey candies in Canada, but they have like deals where if they can make it, they'll make it in their country and sell it to their people. And so Hershey's built a Hershey place and put it in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
So that didn't, I mean, yeah, I guess it helps the Hershey stockholders, but it doesn't help Hershey workers and Hershey's.
No. But I mean, if they,
I wish America would do that.
right?
But I wish we'd make a poutine factory here and somewhere so I could eat poutine all the time.
What's poutine?
Poutine
You
is
totally
French
lost
fries.
me. I thought of something else when you said that.
Yeah, so am I. My brain just went. I'm trying to translate in my brain what is being processed at this point. So this guy,
Poutine's it's my favorite food. One of my favorite foods. It's French fries with gravy and cheese curds in the gravy.
Oh.
oh my god,
So good.
It's not.
Oh.
That's not the name of it.
Oh, Ed, I
me
love
out,
you, brother.
folks.
Oh, I love you, brother. Oh, oh
I'm
man.
sorry.
You
All
know
the
what?
people agree it's
Ed,
poutine.
When you said that, my mind was right in the gutter, just like Scotty.
Oink Master says, "How about some lobster top tea? What is she saying? Lobster top tea, wood smoked black tea, and Twinings make a great."
Twinnings. see, Dee Dee and Scotty already there. Where
So
we're,
Cora Works says they sell poutine at some of the food carts here in Portland.
maybe it is called.
It's awesome.
I thought it
I'm
was.
telling you what. There's one place in Cleveland, Tennessee that they make it because their restaurant was going under, and the guy that's real mean, that's from Britain, he went there and yelled at everybody at
Are you talking about Gordon Ramsay?
restaurant. The other one, the one who replaced him, he kind of has a longer nose and darker hair, but he's got great big muscles.
Oh, Danielle, what's the name of that big muscle-bound chef?
Oh, I knew. What is it?
Well, it's
she
like
said she
called
don't know. She usually knows these
restaurant reconstruction or restaurant rehab or something. Well,
What,
he
Jack?
actually liked all the people.
Say again.
He
Robert
discovered the problem.
Irvin?
Oh, okay. I don't know. He's not very cool.
Oh,
Are you talking about the
damn.
guy
I mean,
like he
very
moves
popular.
his pinky and his whole neck muscle goes? That guy? Yeah.
Maybe.
It's
Well,
my wife said Robert Irvin, and Johnny said the same
He
thing.
comes in and he always goes, "Let me grab that knife and show you how it's done." And he just rips and it's like,
The
yeah.
wife said she met him.
wow.
Well, he helped their restaurant so much, and it turned out he actually liked them, and he wasn't mad at them. They just didn't know how to do a restaurant. He found out that their bar, which brings in lots of money, was actually losing them all their money because they were selling all their drinks for $1.
So
He says you're going to have to charge $2 for your beers and $3 for your mixed drinks or higher, because selling everything for $1 a piece, yeah, that brings your people in, but you're spending all your money on alcohol and you're not making any money. So, but he also brought a few things to the restroom, and he brought the poutine in there, and it is so good and made me so happy. But it's like kind of out of the way. It's over by my foot doctor.
well, that somebody just mentioned Restaurant Impossible. He wears glasses, right?
Yeah, the restaurant's on Mouse Creek Drive in Cleveland, Tennessee.
So did he go in there to try to help the restaurant to make it better?
Yeah, and he did. It's like super thriving. He changed the atmosphere because it was old school looking, and
Right.
he made it look nice.
Okay.
And they
so
pay, and it turns out he pays for all that.
Yeah, so that is Restaurant Impossible, and it is Robert Irving. That is a good show because he switched over and did a bar one too. He did a couple. He did the restaurant, and then he did one that was just for bars. And then you get the people on there that don't want to work with him. Like, no, you know, I mean, it's a good show.
Well, and he had his mother-in-law there, and she refused to cook stuff on the menu and do her own stuff that wasn't on the menu. And he said, "You got to fire your mother-in-law." And he did, and things got a lot better too.
Mhm.
So between cheap bar and a stupid mother-in-law, place went great. Well, so folks,
What is that
let this
stuff
be a
you were
lesson to
saying? The
y'all.
food. Hold on. What were you saying, Ed? Because I want to ask my wife about it. She's right here. Is it poontang?
Wu-Tang.
It's Putan.
Pootan, it's called. You ever heard of pootan?
You've never heard of anybody say Wu-Tang.
Well, you don't want to say Putang because that's something totally different. 'Cause that's what it
Well,
sounds like.
I had most of mine in Manitoba. Maybe they said it different.
That's possible.
Is that a call for you, Skip?
No. I don't know why you can hear that. Jen, can you turn that down, please?
See, Sandy, she agrees with me, and she's a real live Canadian.
A real life Canadian. Oh,
Oh, poutine.
poutine. Okay.
Teen. It's Canadian. The wife's in the
Yeah.
background giving me commentary. I'm telling you everything.
I used to
Because
go up
she
and do
loves that
hockey
stuff,
tournaments. I would go up there for hockey tournaments when I was younger and go to Canada quite a bit. And then, and I'd always eat it. And then I dated that girl that lived 6 months of her year in Canada. And so when we'd go to Canada, I'd eat it there.
You should try it with. Have you ever had the deep fried cheese curds?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm from Wisconsin area, brother. You know I've had deep fried cheese curds. Come on now.
You had all kinds of
Anything-
deep fried cheese. That's totally different.
Anything
The
with
squeaky
cheese
cheese.
and gravy is going to make me happy.
The squeaky cheese, though, man.
I
Oh,
don't-
that consistency and that, oh, it just gets you, man. It's good stuff.
I went at
You,
the
you
Triple
take it
Crown
like that, you
with
can hear it. It goes squeak, 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 squeak.
I don't know that one.
I went with Degenerate and Stephen P to a restaurant at the Triple Crown, and somebody else was there. Who sat next to me? Gosh, I feel terrible.
Bentley.
Oh my gosh, who was that?
It's
Was it a Bentley?
Oh, it was Gina.
Gina
Gina from St. Louis. Yeah, she sat next to me because I remember who was the girl sitting next to me, and then I just remember. Well, so we all ordered this Kentucky Derby thing that was supposed to be like turkey or open face sandwich with turkey, cheese, ham, and tomato, and it reminded me of it, but it burned the top of my mouth, and I didn't tell anybody, so I just ate it real slowly.
It was what? The cheese was so melted?
It was so hot, and I took a bite. The top of my mouth fried, so I couldn't really enjoy it.
That's
I have a
not-
real wussy mouth. Like I can't eat Captain Crunch unless it's soggy.
Quit
And
laughing.
I got to be careful with pepperonis.
My wife laughed at your comment. I got a wussy mouth.
He's in
Like-
rare form
like-
tonight, man.
I'll burn my mouth so bad with pepperoni pizza because they'll like hold like a little cup of grease and it'll be so hot you bite into it.
I've done that myself.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
Oh,
Man.
oh well.
Skipper, I love you guys so much. I laugh. Well, it bounced on me. I laugh nonstop in chat, which is a beautiful thing.
You're welcome. We aim to please here on Friday Night Lights.
Yes, sir.
My ukulele is.
Yeah,
You
it's
know
coming
what?
along. Now, are you?
I was
you
gonna.
know you know how to play that thing?
I hear it sounds pretty good.
Thank you. Not yet. Rack was teaching me that you push your hand up against the side like this and hold it like this, not with this. So that way your hand's more fluent to be able to go like this, and you just go bling, 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 bling.
But a ding, 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 ding.
Well,
Oh,
Rack
it's a
could
good
play
one.
no BS. Rack could play the heck out of his
Oh my
ukulele.
god, yeah. If you ever watch his streams, oh yeah.
He used to get it down with that ukulele.
Yeah, he's amazing. So I gotta trim the excess stuff, and I was gonna do it during this stream, but since my head hurts, I don't think I am. Sorry.
Hey, you probably just need to take a weekend and just relax for once, Ed.
Yeah.
Well, don't have time for that.
So PNW is talking crap on a Chiefs fan. He says, common trait of the Chiefs fan, wussy mouth.
Oh my goodness. There it is.
Hey, I'm not gonna deny it. I have a wussy mouth, so maybe so. Fun facts by Ryan.
Fun facts.
People that win have a wussy mouth. People that can eat anything and have real hard mouths are probably Raider fans. They're probably used to it from getting punched in the mouth so much.
My goodness. Oh, my Lord. Well, now.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, that's too much, man. That is too much.
Oh, man.
Did you know I forgot that Ryan was PNW, and I thought he was like GRB and from Canada or Australia.
Oh, yeah, you said that last night.
Yeah, I don't know how my mind triggered 3-letter names as Australian, but for some reason I thought he was from Australia yesterday. I totally forgot. I blinked.
And then he goes, "Good day, mate."
But his old name was Natural Aquariums, wasn't it? Or
Yes.
Natural Aquatics?
Who?
PNW.
Yeah.
Was
Natural.
it aquariums?
His was let's see, it was now you guys are screwing me up.
Well, I
Nature
think he said
Aquarium.
3 names. I think he said 3 names.
And Ian was okay. Ryan was Natural Aquariums. Ian's was Nature Aquariums.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
God, you guys had me going for a minute, man.
Well, it's West Coast stuff, so we had to ask you that question. I couldn't remember.
All right.
Oh, Foxy just said that'd be awesome, Dee Dee. I wonder what Dee Dee said.
Releasing air.
I don't know. I see Dee Dee said she loves Ed. Thank you. I hope she didn't mean she loved and just accidentally put a space in there. Because I hope she still has love in her life.
She does.
I know.
Very nice lady.
Oh, there's Bunny Viper.
Ciao.
And there's GRB. Or not GRB. RB3.
That messes you up, doesn't it? Because I've said
I know.
You got GRB Aquatics in here from across the pond, and then you got George RB3. It kind of flows that way a little bit.
Maybe George was a fan of GRB.
Could be.
I can,
Well,
I can see
George
that.
is
Now that's another
great guy.
musical talent. Have you guys ever heard him late at night whipping on his guitar? He can get down too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I just heard the dad jokes.
No, GRB from across the pond. He can play guitar. And he used to do late night streams where he's just talking to everybody and then just stringing and singing sometimes too.
Well, maybe someday I'll be playing with him.
I had a cousin that actually taught himself, which blew my mind. It was on electric guitar.
This thing came out pretty cool, though. Can you tell it's a jellyfish, Kenny?
Oh,
That looks nice, Ed.
we have a battle between the across the pond. Blake's Aquatic says GRB should appear upside down for you guys. That's how you know it's written in
Uh-oh.
Australianese.
Ed might have started something.
Oh, what the hell? We're having freaking
Hi, is there
battle.
somebody else here?
Oh, you can't see
I have
him?
Ryan on block, so I can't see him.
Yeah, I blocked you a long time ago, I think. It's such a good sport, man. It's so fun.
Love it. That's great.
It's all
Oh, my-
about sports hate. That's regular hate is terrible. That's the worst thing. But
Yes.
sports hate is the biggest compliment because you can't stand this team because they've been kicking your butt for so long.
Yep. Or you play them and you kick their butt so much it's kind of boring, so you hate to see them showing up all the time.
Right? Yeah. You don't even really care.
No,
about
I'm just teasing.
it. No.
Who are you guys playing this week?
The Patriots. So you're going to be rooting
Oh man,
you're going to be rooting for the Raiders then, right?
yes, I will.
See, that's Ed's favorite team is the Patriots. So he will be a Raiders fan this weekend. Good luck with that, Ed.
Oh well, you know what? As long as the Patriots don't have the referees paid off, I think they have a good chance.
Yeah, I don't know. The referees are always paid off when the Raiders are playing, I think.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
Well, they're one of the teams that doesn't want the commissioner. There's
Mhm.
like 11 teams that get penalized more than all the others, and they're the same teams that have been constantly trying to get rid of him. And the Raiders are one, Cowboys and the Chiefs are one too. So
Yep. Well,
they probably just
let you
hope when we
guys
play
win a
each other
Super
we get
Bowl,
hurt.
though.
What's that?
I said they let you guys win a Super Bowl though.
Yeah. And then we would have lost regardless to Tampa Bay because I mean our blocking was so bad. But the penalties that they called on the Chiefs, they made sure the Chiefs couldn't win. They called 11 penalties against the Chiefs in the first half and none on Tampa Bay, and they're all like holding. And it was ridiculous. And our Chiefs were so bad anyway. There was no way they could have won that game. They just wanted to make sure.
The family that owns the Chiefs, they bought them in like 1963 for like $25,000. That franchise is worth close to $4 billion now. It's insane.
Wow.
Well, they own they're part of the Dole canning company. Hunt's
okay,
Ketchup.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they have the biggest cow ranch in Texas.
Nice.
So they're like food moguls also.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
I know, right? Damn.
Yeah. That's what, and that, see, this is another thing I respect about the Raiders, is that family is the Raiders.
Yeah, they're another, long time owned team and stuff. Of course, I don't always agree with the Davis family's moves and whatnot, but there are some things you can definitely appreciate about them that, they've been around for a long time and they were involved in football before just being like a mega millionaire, billionaire kind of guy, And so, yeah.
And the league really does hate the Raiders more than anybody, I think.
I think
They
so.
really do, guys. I'm not just saying that because he's here. Here you go.
Oh, I just belly bumped him.
Jeez.
Your belly
That's
popping
free.
too?
I was like,
All right.
the NFL's gotten into here.
You gotta lay off them damn voodoo donuts, Kenny.
Yeah, dude, the voodoo donuts are taking their toll, I think.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because I'll have it on my lap, and then when I go to get up, it goes, bam, just belly bounced you, bro.
Well, he's done it to all three of us tonight.
Yeah, there we go. The trio.
That lady referee that was in the Super Bowl is the first time a lady had ever reffed in a football game. She named her son after Tom Brady.
Well,
Her son's name is actually it's Brady Thomas is what she named her
the
son.
second part of that story.
Ed still sounds bitter on that one. Ed still sounds bitter a little bit.
Well, yeah.
What? But still, I mean, our right tackle tore his Achilles the week before, and our left tackle tore his Achilles. Our right tackle hurt his back. They destroyed us. They were the better team. I admit that, but it's still the league helping them just made me.
I'll tell you right now, the Vikings haven't went anywhere is because of a C word. Kirk Cousins.
Oh.
All the C words we were thinking of.
I know, right?
You guys already.
I would never ever even come close to saying that word out of my mouth. I would not use that word. No, I think it's very
thinking
degrading.
coaches. I don't know what you're thinking.
Right.
Well, yeah, Coach. I was thinking Cowboys.
That's the C word right there.
Oh, we don't speak of that C word.
Yeah, that's
because Neil O'Donnell got paid
Vikings.
off by them in the Super Bowl that one year. That's why the hell they won it. Don't care what anybody says.
Yep.
That's why he went to the Jets.
Blake saying anybody that was born in the Boston area, almost all of them were probably named Thomas, Brady, and their last name.
So they're all a pack of cheaters. Okay. We're all different fans of different teams, but in baseball, Barry Bonds isn't allowed in the Hall of Fame because he cheated. Mark McGwire never admitted to cheating or was caught, but he's not been allowed to go into the Hall of Fame because they say he may have cheated. But I bet you Brady will be in the day he retires, or well, not the day because he might come back.
As soon as he's eligible. Yeah, for sure.
And these are the same reporters though that do baseball, that do football. How they just look at Tom Brady as the greatest of all time, but he's been in at least 4 cheating scandals.
So
was it him or was it the coaches though?
They were talking about with Mark McGwire and Barry Bonds because of steroids, right? But if they really look back into the football era, back in the day whenever people were getting beat up and everything, I'm telling you right now, as big of a monsters that those people were, you will probably find out that a lot of them done roids back then.
Bonds was steroids, but I thought McGwire was gambling, was it not?
Oh no, they were both
no.
HTC or something.
They were both
human horse.
The max, and a lot of people were during that era, including pitchers. You know,
and Sosa got nailed that one year.
Yeah, Sammy Sosa.
They say that
you know what?
With Lance Armstrong, if they like stripped him of his whatever you call it, Tour de France, if you go back, you got to go back to like 26th place or something till you find somebody that didn't test positive. You know, so there's some of these sports that were just rampant.
It's always been there in any sport.
Yeah,
somebody's
still there to some day.
And this is my opinion. Is people say it's bad because it's bad for their health. You know, they're getting millions and millions of dollars. I would have taken steroids to work 1 year in football and made more money than I would in 20 lifetimes.
Right.
You know, and that money would secure your family's health and everybody else. And as a fan, I would rather watch home runs than a bunch of bunted balls.
Right.
I say let them take the steroids.
Mm-hmm. You know those bodybuilding competitions?
Oh.
Yeah.
For a while, they tried to do testing and stuff. And then, like, the fans told them, like, no, this is lame. We don't want to see this stuff, you know? And so they juiced it back up with some Mexican supplements.
But if they would have did that, you would have watched a bunch of skinny dudes trying to lift weights. No, you can't do that. There's a reason why them guys can pull trucks. And I'm talking about semis hooked up to a trailer.
Yeah.
You know, they're an ox for a reason.
Yep. Oh, and then I think a lot of these actors and stuff too. They're on the roids too, you know.
Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. Christian Bale. He went from playing a cowboy guy that was like anorexic or whatever the heck it was to being Batman in freaking 4 months. You're going to tell me he wasn't juicing up?
Oh, no. He got on that stuff and got all fixed up. You know, I mean, it took a lot of hard work too. The guy's
Oh,
a
yeah, I
fucking
mean, it
amazing
does,
actor. Oops, sorry for the language bomb there.
I mean, you're right. So they just want to control stuff because there's a lot of money flying around. It didn't matter back in the day when everybody's playing sports and everybody was doing spear. You know, one of the biggest penalties if you go head first whenever you tackle somebody, and they just happen to crouch down. Never in my life, being a Steelers fan, Harrison always did that, or he would always dive like that. But now you're gonna be like, oh, listen, you're getting fined because you went head first. Listen, my body's like this. I cannot change the way it's gonna go.
Yeah. When these guys are in midair and they're expected to not
Right. But if I'm coming at you like this, that's totally different.
The new gears of the new rules they're coming out with are, I mean, I'd hate to be a defensive back or a safety or a linebacker that has to come up from the back. Your goal is to make it so they cannot catch that ball. But you got to go up and darn near two-hand tap them now. Because if you hit them too hard, it's going to be 15-yard penalty, and you're most likely going to be ejected from the game.
Did you guys ever used to play that video game, NFL Blitz or whatever?
Oh
You
yeah.
know, you could just level some like a receiver before the ball even got there. And stuff.
I truly believe the new rules a few years back when we had the catch up in Minnesota, if you watched that play when Diggs caught that ball and we ran it in for the touchdown, that back wasn't going. He was holding back because he was afraid of that rule. If that had been 5 years previous, Diggs would have got leveled out of bounds. That was the last play of the game. Game would have been over.
Yeah.
That was 5 years even prior to that game.
Yeah, but the game changes, and I mean, all us fantasy football people want to keep our players healthy and stuff, and I don't know.
We can get rid of fantasy football and go back to the way it used to be. It was more entertaining.
Well, but
I've been playing fantasy football since 1990.
It's one thing I will say.
I'd
I mean,
rather
that's
keep
what
it going.
sucks when you get old, because back in the day, especially with Thanksgiving just passing, we used to do a thing called the Turkey Bowl. Everybody would jump the fence at the school or whatever. Dads, uncles, all of us would go down there and just play tackle football in some muddy or snowy conditions in the Midwest. I mean, now when you're 50, you're like, well, that's not feasible anymore. If it is, it's going to be feasible for about the first 10 plays, and then I'm going to be on the sidelines nursing whatever injury.
Yeah.
Man, whenever we were kids, when we played football, it was full contact, no pads, no nothing.
Yeah.
And I think we made out very well.
Yeah.
Well, the helmets are where a lot of the damage happens. They're trying to protect you, but they also become a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So when you don't wear helmets, you can't kill each other as well either.
No, because you know why? Because you're going to be more conscientious of where this head's going.
Yeah,
but this is the stupid defensive rule that I hate this year is for defensive linemen that sack quarterbacks. And if they land on the quarterback, they have to have an arm bracing. Well, Chris Jones had stripped the ball, so he had the ball in one hand and braced himself with the other, and the referee still called it a penalty because he didn't have both hands bracing himself, but he was holding the ball.
Yeah, that was a ridiculous play.
And we got to play against that referee this week in Houston. But how it works is they said that we won't have to see him for the rest of the year now.
Texans.
That's crazy. Yeah. What is the NFL becoming? They might as well just give them flags.
Yeah.
They're doing the Pro Bowl with flag football.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yep.
I haven't watched a Pro Bowl, though,
And they wonder why they can't make no damn money.
Nobody cares about the Pro Bowl.
It used to be good to watch.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just crazy. Like, that don't make no stinking sense. They might as well just put their pads might as well just have airbags in it, so whenever they get hit, they're fine.
put those big sumo suits on them.
That'd be awesome.
So whenever they get hit, they blow up in a big ball and they just go rolling.
Brady's over there letting air out of his sumo suit.
When the Chiefs are practicing, they have these things on their helmets that have all these little balls all over their helmets. Have you seen this?
They're all
Is that
doing
for
it.
extra protection?
See, I saw that with the Steelers, and it's cold, and I'm wondering if that keeps it insulated so their heads don't get cold.
It's probably
They were wearing it during the summer.
Things for like the video games.
No,
It's like it's all over their helmets.
It's kind of like a hat that goes down over it, like a
oh, okay. Yeah, it's probably just
This
extra
says like
padding,
this,
but it
right?
looks goofy.
but it has
They
like
don't play them on Sundays.
yeah, it has square bumps like that, and it goes all the way around
Yeah.
and then over the top.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think maybe I've seen that in some like practice videos or something. Yeah, that sounds familiar now.
Oh, okay. Glassbox says it's for extra protection.
Yep.
That's pretty bad if your own players are killing each other.
Well, you see what they're making, like the linemen and all those guys wear now, those big oversized helmets.
Yeah,
When they're in practice, they're not wearing. They got like this behemoth like cushion pod on their helmet. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Well, and they've upgraded all the face masks over the years. It used to be the punter just had like the single bar. Some quarterbacks that play like that.
Yeah. Oh, I saw running backs that had, instead of it screwing on, it's actually in the helmet. The wires come out of the helmet,
Oh,
the
well.
mask.
Yeah.
So they are doing some cool things,
Mm-hmm.
but it's also funny. Weird stuff.
Holy cow! It's been an hour already.
What? Oh, did we ever figure out if Craig was going tonight?
Oh,
Or Big Tank Hank was here for a second there. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna check them both. See if
I don't have a notification, but you know how YouTube can be.
Oh yeah.
So Ryan, other than football, how you doing?
I'm doing real well. Yeah. Work's going well. Family's going well. Yeah. Other than football, fish tanks are going fairly well. I've had a couple deaths recently, which has been kind of a bummer, but I had like a long streak. I was going on like a couple of years where I hadn't lost any fish. So I think, some of them are getting long in the tooth and whatnot.
The only person I'm seeing, guys, is rum balls. It'd be fun to raid rum balls too.
Oh, he's from Australia.
I know he is. I haven't seen him on in a while. Yeah, let's do that, guys. I'm gonna drop this link right here. We'll go crash rum ball.
Ryan, have you ever ate at Voodoo Donuts?
I have. Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had the Voodoo Jelly Donut?
I think I have. Yeah, I've had that one. There's another one that I can't really mention the name of it on here, but it's a cream-filled donut.
It's a Long John.
Oh, and this guy up here likes to. I had some really good donuts yesterday. It made me feel good. We had a really good donut place in town called Master Donuts.
Ooh.
And it was ran by this Chinese lady, and she got cancer, and her sister took it over for a while, and all the donuts taste like crap. Well, she's gotten back, and she's back into the game, and she's making good donuts again.
Oh, wow. That's a wonderful story.
Well, hey, guys, crash rum balls, and let's go hashtag Friday Night Lights is what we'll do tonight. Ed, go ahead and finish what you were saying. I just want to make sure people did that.
Well, I was just going to say, when I see the sister in the donut store, I just leave.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I was gonna say.
Good call.
All right, guys. Well,
for everything.
We'll head on over to Rum Balls. Look for me on Sunday, and then I'll also most likely do the member stream tomorrow. Skipper, when do you stream next?
Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3
And
p.m.
Ed,
Pacific.
What are you? You'll be on Bob's probably Sunday, and then when's your next one?
Maybe Thursday again. Oh, but my new time is at 9:30 to 11.
There
and
you
we'd
go.
love to see it. But I'll actually be on Fish Room Fevers at 8.
Ryan, you got anything you want to say before we head out, bro?
You guys be good. Thanks for having me.
So as always, love your fish and football. This Kenny E out. Head on over to Roomballs, hashtag Friday Night Lights. Later, guys.
Later.
We should have did a raid.
Do you know how to